Box's own ABBAS HUSSAIN from Behind the Gloves, and I'm here with Callum-Smith. Callum, we're here at your brother's press conference, Liam's press conference for his fight with Canelo Alvarez. First of all, there's this build-up hunger in your body when you see stuff like this, when you see your brother against...
100%. I think every fighter dreams of being in all the big fights with the biggest names, and Liam's got that. He's fighting probably the biggest name in boxing at the minute, the biggest draw, but no, he's not just taking it for the opportunity. He's a world champion himself. He's earned the right to fight the best in the world, and he genuinely believes he is good enough to come out with the win.
Do you think people are underestimating your brother? Because we've seen him in the UK, but he's not got that name in the US. Do you think people are underestimating him?
Yeah, definitely. I think your average person thinks, because obviously they know Canelo, he's got a big name, because he's fighting someone they've never heard of, he should be better than him because he's known more. But people in boxing know how good Liam is, people who've seen him. He's been to America and sparred in a lot of the gyms, and a lot of them rate him. But to the unknown public, then no, he isn't known. But everyone isn't known at some point. They've got to do something to become known, and I think this is Liam's chance to announce himself on the world stage. He's a good fighter on probably the biggest stage possible in his weight division, so he's got the biggest opportunity to do so. It's down to him now to put in a performance, but believe me, he is good enough to do it.
I was at Tony Belliw's fight with Makuba, and I seen Liverpool rocking that day. Liverpool got behind the man that day. Do you expect the same sort of support flying out? Obviously it's a different situation, it was more in that city, but do you see a lot of fans getting out?
100%. He's had a lot of interest for tickets and stuff. There's a lot going over, and Liverpool's a good fighting city, and they always back their own. So you see with Tony Bellew, they all got behind him, and they continue to do so. It's a good boxing city. I think everyone in the city is tried it at some point, so they do support their own, and a lot are going to come out and show Liam support, and hopefully you can repay them all with good performance and a good win.
Now I just want to talk about yourself as well. Obviously you've beaten everyone you needed to beat. Now you're playing the waiting game, is that correct? You're waiting to see what's going on with the sort of Badu, Jack and Jack-Degale situation. Is that the situation you're in at the moment?
Yeah, I'm just waiting. A few months ago they said they want to fight each other, and unification comes before a mandatory, so I don't really have a choice. But it's gone a bit quiet now, so I don't really know what's happening. I think if they're going to fight, then I'd like to fight in the meantime, get a fight September, October, so I'm in training for that. If they don't fight, then obviously Jack's got to fight me within so many days after the mandatory's called, so it's kind of just waiting game really. But no, I'm not just sitting around waiting. I'm still in training for, if they do fight, then I'll fight in the meantime, and I need to keep improving. So no, I'm not going to let it stop my career. I'm still in the gym, still learning, and know that shot will come eventually, whether it's next or if they fight, I'll fight the winner. So it is just about waiting really.
Seen you on Sky Sports the other day, and George Groves sat next to you. What's the situation with that? Do you want that? You're waiting around for a fight. Is that a fight you'd like to see now, or would that something you want to build up for the future?
Either. No, I think it's a fight that will happen, whether it's now or in the future. We're both British, and it's always going to get called for. We both want the same thing. I think he's pretty close to getting a shot at one of the WBA titles. There's two of them, and obviously I'm managed to WBC. So at the minute we're both on different paths, but it is a fight that will happen, as will Jack-Degale. He's a very good fighter, but he's British, so there's always going to be interest in it. So as long as we keep doing our bit and keep performing, then I'm sure there's a lot of good fights to happen. Maybe Groves, maybe Degale, or Degale Groves. That fight will always sell because of the history. So again, there are fights that will happen. It's just the right time and the right place. But I don't dislike him. We were on the show together the other night, but at the minute I've got my man's position the same way he had it with Jack, and his last fight with Murray put him in line for WBA. So at the minute I don't see it happening, but in the future it 100% will happen.
Have you guys sparred each other in the past? Normally,
Yeah, we sparred before. I think he boxed on we both boxed on the Flotchens Academy. He boxed Kessler.
Okay, yeah.
But it was over a couple of years ago now. We only done, I think it was 3 rounds. But no, it was a long time ago. It wasn't much really happened in the spar, to be honest with you.
Nothing to report back on that.
No, not. It was a bit of a bit of a balling spar, to be honest with you. It's a bit of a jabbing match. Not much happened, but he's a good fighter. He's a good name. And it is one that's definitely on my radar.
I know you're a big Liverpool fan.
Yeah.
What do you make of the whole sort of transfer market? What's going on with your club at the moment?
I don't know, not much happened. He's let a lot of go, which is not good. He's getting rid of the people who we're not going to use, but not too many being brought in. So I don't know, we'll wait and see. But I do think he's the right man for the job. I think he's a good manager.
Just signed a new contract as well, isn't he?
Yeah, to me, I do like him. I think he's the best man for the job. So, and I think he took over a bad team, so we'll give him time to sort his own. But no, I do think he'll bring Liverpool forward.
And Callum, just a message for your fans who are obviously waiting to see you back in action. What do you want to say to them?
Yeah, just thanks for the support. Stay patient, and all the big fights are coming. So just bear with me, and I'll deliver.
Cheers, Callum. Thank you very much for talking to Behind the Gloves.
If you guys haven't already done so, make sure you download the Behind the Gloves app. It's free, and it features really cool stuff like a fight calendar that reminds you of all the upcoming fights, and it allows for you to, with one click, to remind yourself directly to your phone. And it also features 24/7 breaking news that's going on in boxing. So make sure you guys go ahead and do that and subscribe to this channel.